They are North Africa's elite fighters from countries across the Sahara such as Mali, Nigeria and Mauritania, sent here to Senegal to learn from the West's best. American, Canadian and European special forces are teaching impoverished nations to fight a growing menace. The vast, empty sands of their countries are hosting Al-Qaeda's African offshoot, Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, perhaps better known by the acronym AQIM. The men who will be sent to hunt the terrorists train for weeks, conducting mock raids and repeating attacks. It's a tough battle, especially when resources are low.
With these guys, it's just limited resources that they have and their ability to train with lack of resources. This is a new unit that we've stood up in the last few months, and they're non-operational at this point, but the end state is hopefully they will be one day.
Their trainers won't give their names, as they are all still active in the Special Forces. But this is a rare inside glimpse of an otherwise unknown front in the fight against terrorist groups. While much of the world focuses on Afghanistan and Iraq, the battle against terrorism across the Sahara is crucial. Countries in the African Sahel have long had a problem with banditry and drug smuggling. However, now what's causing increasing concern to the wider community is Al-Qaeda here. Al-Qaeda in Africa are able to operate in the wide open spaces, and kidnappings of Westerners are on the rise. It's a lucrative business model. Ransoms for snatched Westerners are often met, providing millions of dollars in revenue.
If we just think about it in a pure business model, the hostage for ransom system that AQIM is doing is it's building up its franchise with greater capabilities and capacity. To train militarily takes a lot of money. So all those sort of things do need resources to the extent by which it's funding the Al-Qaeda network writ large.
Countries like Mali and Mauritania have vast open spaces with little government presence. The trainers teach the recruits that reclaiming Al-Qaeda safe havens will require civilian cooperation. African troops move from shooting practice to treating the sick. Sometimes the battle for hearts and minds requires showing that you can take care of your own.
I think AQIM has a foothold, or has an ability to have safe haven in northern Mali, and does a fantastic job of interacting with the people. It probably provides some revenue to the people. It probably provides opportunities, maybe even jobs as a result of their activities.
This land is feared by some as Europe's backdoor for terrorists. But cooperation here is not complete. Critics point out the absence of French or British trainers. Algeria, where AQIM began, does not take part. The US military in the Sahara says it does not conduct any attacks on Al-Qaeda itself here, and turning these African troops into an effective counterterrorism measure could take years. The balance of power between Sahelian governments and Al-Qaeda will depend on it.